Hey everybody, it's your boy Leo. Before I begin, as always, I gotta say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Like I said in my previous videos, I'm gonna do something a little different with I want to do something a little different with my channel. Document my weight loss journey, get back to fitness, talk about nutrition, interview people that overcame some medical issues, you know, to encourage people, to give people hope, you know. Either it's about weight loss, getting back in shape, or try to help them overcome some medical obstacles in their lives, you know. So I'm just gonna record a few exercises. Then after that, I'm gonna interview my second person, my wife. We're gonna talk about diabetes, how she overcame that. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Yeah, I remember back then this used to be so easy. Not easy, but it's harder when you put on weight. But one of the things I used to warm up with is do a little shadow boxing. It's good, you know, to get warmed up, loosen your muscles. Like I said, if you're trying to lose weight, just start somewhere. Just start slow, don't hurt yourself, you know. Everybody's gonna have different opinions about this. You know, just take it nice and slow in the beginning, gradually build yourself up. And of course, nutrition. Nutrition is key to losing weight. You can work out hard as you can, but if your diet's not right, you know, you're not gonna lose weight. And like I said, hey everyone, back from my little workout. Like I said, I was getting interviewed with my wife, and she's gonna tell us about her near diabetic experience, you know, and hopefully encourage others how nutrition is very important. How long has this been since that experience?
So it's been about a year.
It's been about a year already?
Yes.
Man, so I remember you went to the ER, and what made you go to the ER?
So I was having symptoms of a yeast infection, and I had discomfort, but also I was having blurry vision, and that's what really scared me.
I remember you was talking about that. You know, your vision was blurry, you know, and but it wasn't going away, huh?
Yes, that's correct.
And so, you know, tell us about your experience when you went to the ER.
So when I went to the emergency room, you know, they checked me, and they checked my glucose levels, and they were over 300, it was like 380. And so I was very scared because they gave me insulin.
What was going through your mind, like specifically?
That I was a diabetic and my life was just changing, and it was pretty scary because I have diabetes in my family, and a lot of them take medication. My grandmother used to take insulin, and so I saw the kind of life they lived, and so I didn't want that. And so that really scared me. So,
like, how much were you weighing at that time?
I was weighing 201 pounds.
I remember exactly, yeah. It was 201, I remember. We saw the paperwork. Yes. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
And that's that weight's not good for that type of
stroke. That's a lot of weight.
That's a lot of weight for
yes.
And but before that, how was our diet?
It wasn't good.
It wasn't good, huh?
Not good at all.
Because I remember reading that we were eating a lot of tortillas, corn, flour, and what else?
Well, I was drinking sodas. I started drinking sodas, and I normally don't, but it was hot, and so I started drinking sodas.
Remember you were starting to drink a lot of sodas now.
Yes.
At the time.
Yes.
Lemonade too. And what other foods were you eating?
Hamburgers, you know, breads, carbs, chips.
I remember we were starting to go to Whataburger a lot too, and eating there.
Fries.
Yeah. So after you, I remember you came home, and like I was trying not to. You came home, And then you started crying, you know, and I wanted to be
was really scared.
really scared.
Yes, that really scared me.
I was trying to be strong. I didn't want to show it, but the inside, I was like devastated. You know, because this was going to change our lives, you know?
Yes.
And we have a son.
I mean, I still remember that day. It was awful because, I mean, for somebody to give you insulin, you know, your sugars had to be really high,
Yeah.
you know? So that was pretty scary for me. You know, the doctor was kind of like thinking, you know, that I was going to be a diabetic. You know, which is going to be another statistic. I'm Hispanic. I fit the profile. But I decided that that's not what I wanted. Even though I was scared, I was like trying to change that. They wanted to put me on medicine, and I didn't want to take the medicine. I wanted it to change that. So I did follow up with a physician.
How long? Like how long?
About a month.
So after the emergency room visit, a month later, you went for a follow-up, right?
Yes.
But we'll get to that here in a minute. But tell me, did you make some changes right away?
So I made some changes right away. Cut back, you know, on all the bad carbs, all the bad sugars, and started eating a lot of greens, a lot of vegetables, proteins,
Like lean meats.
Lean meats.
But give us little details, like, you know, short details about what you stopped eating.
Fries, for one.
Mm-hmm.
Sodas, no more sodas or teas, or you know, no more sweet tea, no more lemonades, no more chips,
Tortillas.
no more tortillas.
And we stopped going out to, well, not going out to eat. We stopped, you know, going to Whataburger, and, you know, and if we went out to eat, you know, we watched what we ordered, you know.
Yes.
So you started drinking a lot more water.
Yes.
And so you said, like, after you got out from the emergency room to the time you follow up, and you changed your whole eating habits.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Did you start noticing some changes?
So I lost
before
weight.
before you made your first follow up.
Yes, the weight loss,
Mm-hmm.
and my vision started coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I went to go see the doctor, so to follow up, and they did the A1Cs, and of course it was going to be high because of, you know, my previous visit. But she noticed that my fasting glucose was normal, and she noticed that I had lost all the weight because she had all the information from the ER visit.
Right.
So she wanted to do another follow up.
But I think your A1Cs was high.
Yes.
Because, you know, you don't do that in the ER.
Correct.
And so how long was it to your second follow up?
So it was another 4 weeks after that.
It was another 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And this one I want to, like, this is gonna be interesting. You know, did you still keep your lifestyle?
Yes.
And what did she say the second time?
So she was in disbelief because she'd never met a patient like me, who had lost all the weight, had changed eating habits,
Mm-hmm.
and, you know, her A1Cs changed completely.
They lowered her.
And yes, they lowered, and then, you know, they kind of wanted to put me on medicine, but then because she didn't put me on medicine because she saw all those changes.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I was very happy about that.
Yeah, like, I know this, my mom was trying to tell you, and then other family members were trying to encourage you to get on the medication, huh?
While I was going through that process, yes, people were, my family members were telling me to just take the medication, and then that I could eat whatever, but I didn't want to be on the medication for many reasons. But that was the encouragement I was getting, instead of, you know, other than you know, telling me that I can do it, you know, no, change your eating habits, do this, work out, whatever, you know, all that positive.
Just being consistent.
Yes. You know, I didn't have that other than you. You were pretty much the only one. Everybody's like, just take the medicine, you know,
Right.
go for it.
I remember hearing that, even from your dad. I remember hearing that.
So I'm like, no, you know.
What else did it say? So how much weight did you lose?
So I lost between 35 pounds total.
35, yeah, I remember, yeah, you lost a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
Have you kept it off since?
I've kept it off since.
So that's good.
Yes.
So your vision's back to normal?
Yes, my vision came back to normal.
You're starting to feel better now.
Yes.
And, well, I mean, I know there's a lot of changes in you now, and
I actually felt started to feel tired, you know, now thinking back.
That's what I was waiting for you to say.
Yeah,
'Cause I remember you used to tell me that a lot.
I was getting tired, and we lived upstairs, so I would take the stairs anyway, you know, and still push myself to do things. But I noticed that, you know, I was getting tired and kind of sleepy, and I don't feel like that anymore.
Yeah, I remember you were starting to like not sleep a lot, but you were starting to get tired easy.
It's crazy.
Wanting to sleep. And, you know, that's probably one of the not saying main symptoms of diabetes, but I noticed something was different about you. So yeah, guys, like I said, nutrition is so important, you know. And I'm not saying medication's not. I believe medication's good for a certain extent, but you have to put in your part, you know. You know, you want to live a healthy life, a long, healthy life. Nutrition is very important. Staying active, you know, working out, or, you know, hiking, walking, whatever. It's a part of life. It's a lifestyle, right?
It's a lifestyle.
You have to keep that lifestyle. You have to be consistent. You know, you can't be for like a month and give it up. You know, it's the same thing with trying to heal from gastritis or ulcers. It has to be a lifestyle. It has to be a life change. You have to be consistent. So, you know, I hope this my wife's story encourages others to be consistent. You know, she overcame, you know, my opinion, she overcame from being a diabetic. You know, I was seeing it, you know, like I said, I worked in the emergency room for years, you know, and I was seeing the symptoms. She was heading that way, and now it's totally different. So, like I said, I hope this video encourages others. And like I said, nutrition is very important, staying healthy to recover. And we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.